Today we're going to look at appositives, and they're the learn. An appositive is a word or phrase that identifies or explains a noun. Appositives follow the nouns they identify or explain. So peanut butter, a popular food, was invented in 1890. It was called nut paste by its inventor, a doctor. So right here you have this in the positive, and this is explaining peanut butter. And a doctor is explaining inventor, gives you more information. In the sentence above, a popular food identifies the peanut, and words a doctor identify inventor. Appositives can make your writing sound better. You can use an appositive to combine two choppy sentences that tell about the same noun. Choppy sentences. George Bell was a St. Louis merchant. George Bell sold the first peanut butter. You can combine it with an appositive. George Bell, a St. Louis merchant, sold the first peanut butter. Notice the commas set off the appositive from the rest of the sentence. You can see there's a comma before and there's a comma after the appositive. So now we're going to look at the practice. The first one, of course, is done for us. Next, special tools, nut grinders, were used for homemade peanut butter. So it says the appositive in each sentence is in boldface, so we know that nut grinders is what we're looking at. It says write the noun that the appositive identifies or explains. The first one's done for you. So in this one, for number 1, it shows peanut butter, a source of protein, was an early health food. And so they have peanut butter here because that is what a source of protein is describing. So in our example here, nut grinders, what are they? They're special tools. And so that's what we're going to write on the blank. Special tools. All right. Next. It says roasting, a processing method, made the peanuts tasty. So when you're looking at that part, you're looking at a processing method would actually be roasting. And so on that part, you're just going to write roasting. As your answer. Next, George Washington Carver, an Alabama scientist, found over 300 uses for peanuts. So once again, you have George Washington Carver is describing the Alabama scientist. And the last one, peanut production, once a small industry, grew in importance. And so, of course, once a small industry, and of course they're talking and explaining peanut production. All right. So we're going to go ahead and look at the rest of the practice. Second part, 6 through 10, we're going to continue the same instructions, looking at what's in bold, and then what does that explain. In section B, it says in each sentence, underline all the words in the appositive. The first one's done for you. So in this one, it says, a favorite sandwich, the submarine, has a colorful history. And so, once again, the favorite sandwich, the appositive is set off by the comma before and after. So let's go ahead and look at number 2. It says, Italian immigrants baked muffalettas, a special type of bread. And so we understand that muffaletta, a special type of bread, should be what you're underlining, because you can see the comma to set off the appositive right here. Next, sometimes they fill the bread with ricotta and salami, types of cheese and meat. So once again, we see that we have the comma, and then ricotta and salami, what explains that is types of cheese and meat. So for the rest, 4 through 12, continue Looking for where the commas offset some of the appositives, understanding that it just gives you a little bit more information and helps your writing be a little bit more detailed. I look forward to all of your answers tomorrow.